Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started so that we give Whitney plenty of time to share. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Beth Gillardi. I'm your Executive National Vice President, and welcome to our huddle. Guys, I'm excited to introduce Regional Vice President Whitney, who's going to be sharing, Whitney Haynes, who's going to be sharing with us today. She lives in Kentucky, and it's been fun to watch just some fun things happen in her business over the last couple of months. She definitely decided like in the end of August that she's like, I got to earn this trip, and was earned level 3, I think by mid-month last month or 3 weeks into the month. I know her and other girls, Tisha and are aiming for that top 10 spot. And congratulations to Kim Ford. She's our next trip earner. She just surpassed level 2. I know we're going to see a lot of people surpass level 2 this month. I'm super stoked, and I think we'll see some others surpass level 3. So congratulations to all of you guys. Plenty of time to kick that trip, get it done. Plenty of time to get it done with the bonus CQV as well. And the bonus CQV is lasting all month. I know the flyer was a tad bit confusing and made it seem like it ended today. That is not the case. We have until November 30th for the double CQV. But with that being said, Whitney did some things to, ramp up her business. And these are things that all of us can do. So this is not just special to Whitney. This is something all of us can do. Whitney's been in the business for 6 years. And these are some fun things that she did to get some momentum rolling. And so in the month of September, she was recognized in all of Arbonne in the top 20 in the world and top 10 in the United States. And she did enrolled personally 13 new people in the month of September. And last month, 22 or 21? 30, sorry. Last month, I am so sorry. I was thinking about where you're already at now. Last month, she enrolled 30, and she told me earlier this month that her goal was 50 this month. And so I'm sure you're all going, what, how, why, and how can I do it too? So that is why Whitney is sharing with us today. So Whitney, I'm going to go ahead and turn the spotlight over to you.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm super excited. I have paper in my hair. That's how excited I am. I'm super excited to share with all of you guys today. And I kind of talk really fast and I get really excited, and I'm literally like on cloud 500 right now. So if you don't have the opportunity to like keep up with me or take notes, then go back and listen to this recording over and over and over again, because I may go a little bit fast, but I want to make sure that you guys really get all of the nuggets, and that when you hop off of this call, you're like, I know exactly what I'm going to do first. And the first thing that I want to clear up real quick before we get into the nitty gritty and the details is I want to tell you guys what I did not do. Because having been in this business for 6 years, almost 7 years, I have been the person that's like, well, what kind of hashtags does she use? Well, what kind of reels is that person making? Well, how do you do polls in your stories? Like literally all the things. So I did not worry about polls. I didn't worry about stories. I didn't worry about hashtags. It had nothing to do with reels. And I want to clear this up real quick. It has nothing to do with me losing more weight. If we're going to be totally honest with you guys, I am postpartum with baby number 5. If you have followed my health journey, you have been able to watch that transpire. But I have enrolled more preferred clients in the last month, honest to God, than I have in the last 2 years doing the 30 Days to Healthy Living program, and I gained 10 pounds. Okay, so we're going to talk about what that looks like and what the activity actually took to make it happen. Because here's the thing, the way that I showed up online and on social media stayed consistent from the time that the pandemic hit until today, okay? So my business shifted when the pandemic hit, and I was doing more things online, but my posting and who I am and how I showed up, all of that stuff stayed consistent. So what was the shift? What was the change? How did I go from average sponsoring to the last couple of months numbers? That's what I want to give you guys, because it had nothing to do with anything new or fancy or, having a bigger, more awesome story on the 30 day. It had nothing to do with that. And it had everything to do with the behind the scenes, the grind, the things that, honest to gosh, we don't want to admit that we have to do. So as I move into, some of the things that I said to people and some of the things that I implemented, I want you guys to listen to this training already knowing that your positive affirmations, being plugged in, being on the book club call, having a big compelling why, having a big compelling vision, those are like no-brainers, okay? all those things were already in place for me. My why got bigger. My vision was rock solid, crystal. I was plugging in, honestly, harder than ever, you guys. And if I could not be on live, I was listening to those recordings and I was repeating those positive affirmations in my head. My kids are like, Mom, why are you saying that over and over again? And I'm like, because I have to tell my brain that I'm winning. I have to tell my brain that I'm going to be an MVP by March 1st, 2022. And so those things were already implemented. So if you haven't done that, that's the first place that you need to start, because if you're doing the activity and if you're putting action into your business, but you feel like you're not getting the results that you want, it could be that you don't have the other things in check. Okay. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to have the positive affirmations. Those things are no brainers. I'm not going to go into those things. So this all started at the end of August. I had just moved. I was like really blah kind of in my business. I felt like I had kind of fallen off a little bit. I wasn't sponsoring like I needed to be. I didn't feel like I was plugged in. I didn't feel like I was connected. I just felt like, blah, like I felt like I need to start rebuilding my business all over again. You guys heard the story on the AIT call. My 7-year-old, she's sweet and sassy. She said, Mom, when are we going to be going to Cancun? I don't see you doing anything to earn that trip. So I was like, all right, got to put the pedal to the metal, and it's time to earn that trip. And so what happened, you guys, and I love that today is the 15th of the month, because I didn't really start like throwing myself into activity and ask until after my kids had went back to school, and it was late August. It was way past the 15th of the month. So you start implementing these things today, the 15th of the month, you can absolutely surpass 10 new preferred clients by the end of the month, 100%. So it was later in the month of August, and honest to gosh, I know that I already shared this with you guys. I just pulled up my cell phone and I was like, when is the last time I went A to Z in my cell phone contacts? And so I've been getting a lot of questions. People are asking, what did you say? You know, sometimes we have those preferred clients where we feel like we've been out of touch or we haven't talked to them in a while. And my like mindset, philosophy, motto is like, don't make it weird, you know, speak to them like I just spoke to them yesterday. Do you guys have that best friend in your life where you just pick up the phone, you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like we just talked? That's how I treat my preferred clients. So I started reaching out. I started in the A's of my cell phone contacts end of August, and everybody kind of got the same message. Hey there, Beth, it's me, Whitney. If they really didn't know who I was, if it was like a number that I couldn't even remember who they were, I just had their name and my contacts, and I'm like, who is this? I don't really remember them, but they're going to get the message anyway. I would say, hey there, Beth, it's Whitney Haynes, Regional Vice President with Arbonne. Just wanted to give you an update. I wanted to keep you in the loop. Arbonne just launched blank. At that time, it was the derm results. My skin feels amazing. All of my clients are loving it. I wanted to let you know about my current health journey. I have more energy. My mood has stabilized. I've been able to lose some unwanted pounds, and I feel amazing. I'm currently accepting new clients for my blank group. So at this time, it was like September 1st. I'm currently accepting new clients for my September 1st Healthy Living group. I'm not sure if you feel like you need more energy, if you would like to sleep better, if you need more mental clarity, but this program has been a game changer for me. Is there anything that Arbonne offers I can price check for you or send you some more information on? Question mark. So every single person got, can I price check for you? Can I price check for you? Can I price check for you? And you wouldn't believe it, you guys. One of the very first PCs that I signed up that really got this thing snowballing was someone that I had met in 2015 at a skincare presentation. I probably didn't even have the 30 days to healthy living set up at that presentation. And she was like, wow, tell me more about the 30 days to healthy living. Boom. I re-signed her up as a preferred client, and she was going to do the 30 days to healthy living with me. So this A to Z, I'm going to be honest, it lasted more than 2 weeks, you guys. I set little small instrumental goals for myself that I felt like I could attain every day. Let me just get through the A's today. Okay, let me just get through the B's today. Because when you're starting and you're trying to throw yourself into massive reach out, sometimes it can feel really overwhelming. Like when I looked at my cell phone contact list, I thought, oh Lord, how am I ever going to get through these contacts? So set the small goals. Today, you're going to get through A. Today, you're going to get through B. Today, you're going to get through C. And if there's a lot of H's, I had a lot of H's. I'm like, all right, we're going to get through half the H's today. But set those little goals and don't stop until you hit that daily goal. So the next thing, you guys, was Devin Holman did an amazing training on going through all the old past orders. I went through every single sheet, and there were over 1,000 sheets of past orders. I went through every single person who had ever placed an order and reached out to them, and they got the same message. Okay. So, like Beth said, that month we were able to sign up 13, or I was able to sign up 13 new detoxers. And I want to tell you guys, the next piece of this is having something duplicatable that explains your product, good, or service. So what is your go-to thing? Like, take a look at your business and ask, of all the people, of all the preferred clients, of all the independent consultants you've ever signed up, what have you helped people start with the most? Is it the 30 days to healthy living, or is it the skincare set? You need to have 3 to 4 voice memos. It needs to be your voice. And if you prefer to reach out more via text message, have voice memos saved on your cell phone. If you like to use Facebook Messenger, you need to have those voice memos in your Facebook Messenger. Or if you prefer Instagram, you need to have those voice memos in your Instagram. It doesn't matter what platform you're using. Every single platform has a voice memo capability today in 2021. And so you can even practice that by sending it to your upline, or I don't know, sending it to your spouse, sending it to your best friend, whoever. But you need to have 3 to 4 voice memos that explain kind of what your hot thing is. For me, I passionately share the 30 days to healthy living all the time. You're going to see it in my story. You're going to see it on my post. I personally think, you guys, if you are not living the 30 days to healthy living, then you're really missing out. That's a key, like, big, huge thing that you need to be doing in your business right now. Anybody can use the skincare, you guys, but everybody relates to, I need more energy. I want to sleep better. I need more mental clarity, especially in the world that we live in today, especially coming out of what we just came out of. There is not a single person that I talk to who doesn't want more energy, more mental clarity, who doesn't have a few unwanted pounds that they want to shed. You have what everybody's looking for. You just might not be talking about it yet, but we're going to get you talking about it. So I had 3 to 4 voice memos, and it was pretty simple, you guys. It was basically just like, hey, and I would send a picture of the 30 days to healthy living. Hey, this is what I call the 30 days to healthy living set. So let me explain to you how this works. And basically in those 3 to 4 voice memos, I explained what we're going to be doing in the system. We're going to be giving you clean, healthy calories, and we're going to be giving you products that remove that toxic overload from your body. Here's the protein, 20 grams of vegan protein. It's super delicious. It's not chalky, it's gritty. Here's the energy fizz. This is your B vitamins. It's going to help stabilize your mood. It's going to make you a happier person. It's going to give you all the energy. Here's your greens. Like, I literally in 4 voice memos broke down, this is the 30 day, this is what's included. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay. I've been forwarding those same 4 voice memos since January. So it doesn't matter where I'm at, if I'm grocery shopping, if I'm in the pickup line, whatever. And somebody says, hey, give me some more info about the 30 day. I always say, okay, great. I was just talking to someone else about this. I'm going to forward you some more info. And then I forward the same 4 voice memos. And I'm going to kind of read you guys a chat here in just a second. So the next thing that really helped you guys was implementing a messenger chat with my accountability group. So my first few people who were ready to do that September 1st, 30 days to healthy living, there was like 5 of them. And I thought, I'm a busy mom, I'm a busy wife, I'm a busy business owner. I don't have time to be texting these people, because we've all had people fall through the cracks on the 30 days, right? So I was like, I'm going to put these gals in a Facebook Messenger, and they're all going to get the same instructions at the same time every day. And we're going to do this together. Like, this is a legit accountability group. And I was blown away at the community and the relationships that were developed, and how much easier it made my life in coaching people through the 30 day, and the sponsoring that came out of this messenger accountability group. And I'm going to get into how I use that too in just a minute. So reaching out A to Z, finding new 30 days to healthy living clients, having those 3 to 4 voice memos that I just forwarded. Everybody got the same voice memos. After I got them to do the 30 days, putting them into an accountability group. And now I want to talk about how I've been able to maximize on that and how the numbers grew from there. So I asked every single one of my 30 days to healthy living clients to share one of my posts online for me. So in the past, we've done other trainings that's like, once your client gets their kit, have them post a picture of their kit and tag you in it and say they're excited about doing it. And that's great. And I still do that. But what I found was that some of my personal posts, because I've been living this health journey a lot longer than my clients, they're new, they're just starting. I've been living this lifestyle for a while. I have a lot to say about it, right? My posts are more formulated, they're more poised. When I ask them to share my post and say, like, I asked Beth, hey Beth, will you go to my page and just share one of my posts and just say you're excited about doing it? Beth goes to my page, she shares my post, says she's excited, she's getting ready to do this. Because that post already had some likes and already had a few comments, it gets more traction on their page versus them doing a brand new post from scratch. And people are like, wait, what is this? You know? So because it already had likes, because it already had comments, it was boosted up in their feed and it was starting to duplicate faster. So that was one of the little shifts that I made. I don't really want you to like post a picture of your kit. You can if you want to, but I'd really like for you to just share one of my posts if you don't mind. And then I'll explain to you guys how I did that. So I'm going to pull up my cell phone and give you guys an example. So I had an accountability group and this girl reached out to me privately and she said, oh my gosh, I'm down 5 pounds. I couldn't take the suspense. I couldn't wait another day. I woke up feeling lighter. This probably sounds crazy, but I have so much less bloating and a ton more energy. So I text her back, oh my goodness, girl, I'm so proud of you. So excited for you. Way to kick butt. My next text message, hey, would you mind to share one of my posts and comment just that? Tell everybody how you're feeling and just give me a tag. I have one more spot open for my next 30-day group. You might have a friend who wants to do this too. So I said, and she was like, yes, absolutely. I'll do it right away. So she shared that post, you guys. She had 55 comments. It was my picture. It was me talking about how I felt. And then she just added a little caption. Oh my gosh, like I've been doing this and I'm down 5 pounds and I feel so good and I'm so excited. It was her own words. She was just sharing her personal testimony and she just shared my post. So I was able to go down through all of those comments, you guys, and people were like, wow, I want some more info. Wow, I want to know what you're doing. And that's just one person. So almost, not everybody, but almost everybody in my accountability group started sharing posts for me. And it was like the posts that they shared were mini parties. Some of them were flops. Some of them had 0 likes. Some of them had 0 comments. But the ones that had likes and comments, boom, I'm in a whole new network real quick. Like within 45 seconds, I've got people commenting from a different town, from a different city, from a different state. And now I'm in their inbox and we're chatting about what the 30 days to healthy living is. Okay. So make sure that you're asking your clients to share. I had a skincare client who reached out to me and was like, oh my gosh, my skin feels amazing. I can't believe this. This is day 4. I said, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for you. And then I said, hey, you know what? Would you mind to just share that online? You don't have to share pictures. I don't really care. Would you just give me a tag, share how excited you are about your skin? You could even share one of my posts. I don't care, whatever you want to do, just give me a tag. And she did. She went to my page. She shared one of my posts. She talked about her skin. She was talking about her skin. I signed up 3 new detoxers from her sharing about how her skin was, all because I was willing to ask her to share a post for me. The next thing that I started to do, you guys, after I caught on, wow, I'm meeting some new people and this is going pretty good. Weekly, I started to incentivize my little accountability group on Facebook Messenger if they would share a post for me. So, and that comes consistency on my end, you guys, at least once or twice a week. I'm not crazy. It's not 3, 4, 5 times a day. At least once or twice a week, I have some new content up that's related to how I feel. Okay. And I'm going to talk about how I post too, but once or twice a week, I'll put that content up. And so every Friday, I know that I have new stuff on my page that they can share if they want to. And so I'll take a picture of something that's in my cabinet, the strawberry squares, the lemon protein bars, the fit chews, something that doesn't come in the 30-day kit that I've been talking about that I really like, because I love when my detoxers are like, well, what kind of snacks do you like? I'm like, oh girl, I love Armand's protein bars, but they don't have them because they didn't come in the kit. So that Friday, I'll take a picture of all the bars that I have and all the chews that I have. And I'm like, hey there, you guys, I've got 3 more spots open for my mid-month group. If you guys know anybody who's interested, if you have a friend or referral, I would love to send you a box of squares or a bag of fit chews just for helping me out. Or if you don't know anybody, if you'll just go to my page and give it a share, like give one of my posts a share and just talk about how you feel, it would mean the world to me. And I have been sending them an item, a product, just for doing that. And at first I was kind of nervous about doing it, but now I'm kind of writing it off as a hostess gift. I used to show up with a hostess gift to people's house to host for me, whether they had 0 people there or whether they had 25 people there. And that has paid me back in my business. I need to add it up, but it's insane. Like, it's so worth it. Let me just say, just do it. It is so worth it, 100%. So I had another girl do it. She messaged me. She was like, girl, I just woke up from a nap and oh my gosh, my phone's blowing up. I've got 25 text messages. People are wanting to know what I'm doing. Like, what is this program? So that was how I took the 5 that I had and I babied them and walked through this program with them and incentivized them to share some of the content that I had already put out there. So I also am finishing up. So even though I got the first 5, I didn't stop going through my cell phone contacts. I made it all the way to Z. But I'm not going to lie, it took me until like mid-September to get all the way to Z. You guys are going to be blown away at how many phone numbers you have in your cell phone, especially if you've been building an Arbonne business for the last few years. So what I said to people who were not clients already. So eventually I got through the people who were A to Z. And then I was like, oh shoot, what now? What's my game plan? So I went to my social media page and I was like, okay, we're going to start on social media. There's a lot of people on here that I've never even talked to before, whether it's through Facebook or whether it's through Instagram. So what do you say to those people? Literally, I'm going to read you guys what I said. And this is one of my current detoxers right now. I said, hey there, Abby. I just wanted to let you know I'm opening up my mid-month 30 Days to Healthy Living group. I don't know if you're looking to manage your weight, have more energy, sleep better, or come out of some nasty brain fog, or if you know anyone who is. I have 4 more openings for my mid-month group. Would be happy to have you. Let me know if you want any more info. And she said, hey, I would love some more information. That would be great. I'm very interested. Okay. So then I forwarded her the 4 voice memos that I had saved. Boom, boom, boom. Hang on, I have that too, how the flow of that conversation goes. So when somebody comments on a post or when I ask them first, it doesn't matter who's asking, do you want to know about the 30 day? And they say yes. And I send those 4 messages. I'm sorry. And they say yes. I always ask them, what are your health goals? And this is before I send the four voice memos. What are your health goals? They usually say something vague like, oh, I'd really like to lose weight and have more energy. I don't just automatically send the 4 voice memos the moment that they say I want to lose weight. Okay. I want to lose weight it's not a clear enough why. So I have to make sure that they are really crystal clear on why they want to do this 30 Days to Healthy Living program. For the most part, everybody that I talk to says, I really want to lose weight and I want to have more energy. And I say, okay, great. How much weight would you like to lose? You need to ask one more question. And when they say, oh, I would really love to lose 10 to 15 pounds. Oh, I really need to lose 30 pounds. Oh, I want to lose 100 pounds. You have to know what you're dealing with. Like, you have to know what their expectation is, what their goals are, and then you have to be able to offer a solution. So somebody says, oh, I'd really like to lose 10 to 15 pounds. I say, oh my gosh, I can totally help you with that. Are you familiar with the 30 Days to Healthy Living program that I coach? And when they say no, I'm like, oh, it's life-changing. Here, I'm going to forward you some more information. I was just talking to someone else about this program. And then I forward, boom, boom, boom. And then they get the 4 voice memos about what the 30 Days to Healthy Living program is. If somebody tells me what they want to lose 100 pounds, I'll say, oh my gosh, I would love to help you on your health journey. Realistically, I was able to lose 20 pounds my first 30 days. That's different for everyone. How long are you willing to work towards this goal? Like, I get that out of the way right up front. I'm not telling them what the 30 day is. They don't have a picture. They don't know what it is. I'm invested in them. I am for them. I am for whatever their health goals are. That's really key, and that's really important. If you're just sending blanket information to anybody who wants it and you're not really stopping and talking to them about why they want the information, you're not going to yield the same results. Because the moment that I ask that next question, the moment that I really get into their head and into their heart about why they want to do this program, a connection has been established, a connection has been built, and now they're starting to know, like, and trust me. Okay, so that's super important. So the people who were not my clients, going back to that a little bit, I just said, hey, I'm opening up my next group. Do you want more info? I even tweaked it a little bit to the ones that I was like, I absolutely have no idea. We come across Tisha. I have no idea who Tisha is. What do I say to this girl? So I said, hey there, Tisha, it's me, Whitney. I have no idea if you've seen any of my posts about my recent health journey, but I would love to give you some more information if you're looking to to, like I said, same text message. If you're looking to manage your weight, have more energy, come out of that brain fog, everything was continued. So I addressed, I have no idea if you've seen any of my posts about my health journey, but let's talk about that for a second, because that means you have to talk about your health journey. And it doesn't have to be managing your weight. It can be your energy. It can be your mood. It can be whatever this program has done for you, or whatever the skincare has done for you, or whatever the makeup has done for you, but it has done something for you. And if it hasn't done something for you, then you're probably not using it correctly, or you're probably not using it like you should be, okay? Because these products are life-changing. So how you post and how you show up on social media to be able to share and duplicate and ask people to share and ask people if they've seen your story, or watched your health journey, that's key too. So how do we show up and post and appeal to other people? Because guys, it is not, let me post a picture of the 30 days to healthy living and who's going to sign up. That's not how it works, you guys. It's literally you getting to the heart of individuals. What are their struggles? What do they suffer with? What are their pain points? What drives them crazy? Do you want to know what drove me crazy? 97 pounds ago, what drove me crazy was that I didn't want to get off the couch. I didn't have the energy to fill up the sippy cups or cook for my family. I didn't have the energy to walk in and out of Walmart because I was so tired. I was so miserable. I looked at myself in the mirror and thought, oh my gosh, like, how did we get here? How did we get here? Those are the things I post about, you guys. It's not the protein powder. It's not that we have 20 grams of vegan protein. I don't post about, oh my gosh, the Energy Fizz has vitamins B6, B12, ginseng, guarana. I don't post about that. I'm posting about their pain points. Are you addressing individuals' pain points and then offering a solution? That is what's going to connect from their head to their heart. And that's what's going to make them say, I need what she has. It is not a fabulous weight loss testimony. And I want to say that I have people on my team who've lost 9-10 pounds, and they are sponsoring just as many 30 days to healthy living clients as I am, because they're addressing and showing and identifying pain points. They're saying, hey, listen, before I did the 30 days to healthy living program, I was miserable. I didn't want to wake up in the mornings. I didn't have the energy to go to work. I didn't feel like playing with my kids. But you know what? To date, I am so thankful that I made healthy lifestyle choices, that I've decided to do a 30 days to healthy living challenge. I don't ever really post a picture of the 30-day kit. I don't even say the full name in a sentence. I don't want them Googling anything. I don't want them going to the website without me. I want them coming to me and saying, I want what you have. What is your plan? What is your program? How can you help me? Can you give me some more information? Because again, I want to develop that relationship with them, and I want to be the source for them. I want to be able to give them that information so I can guide them in the right direction, all the way from the time that it starts to, let's get realistic about your goals, to this is what I have to offer, all the way down to price. I want to be the one providing that information. That's why I post the way that I do, because it goes from their head to their heart. It connects. And you guys, if you don't know what to say, because there's been some time in Arbonne where it's been a little foggy and we're like, what do we say about the 30 days to healthy living? Or what do we say about the Fizz sticks? If you read the Meet the Product sheets, literally the Full Control product says it helps to manage weight. If you need help managing your weight, the Energy Fizz says helps to stabilize your mood. If you say, do you need help managing your weight? These products support normal kidney and liver function. If you would like to stabilize your mood, increase your energy temporarily. If you use those Meet the Product sheets, you guys, there's your vocabulary. Those are the words that you need to use. If you're nervous or you're scared about what should I say or what shouldn't I say, then you just need to go to those Meet the Product sheets. So how you post, you guys, and how you show up online is really going to be key to when you get your 30 days to healthy living clients sharing for you. It's like they're sharing. It's like you're having a virtual party, and you're getting inside of their networks even faster than what you could, than what it takes me to drive to another state. So pain points, what bothers people, offer the solution. Too much is too much. Okay. I was helping somebody with one of their posts the other day, and sometimes you got to take stuff out, we don't want to give all the information up front. I want my post to be more about, can I hit a pain point and let them know that I have a solution, than I want it to be about a product. Okay. So that's what I want my post to be about. And then the flow of the private conversations, we already talked about that. The moment that somebody comments, hey, give me some more information. I'll shoot them a private message. Hey, Beth, I saw your comment on Tisha's post. I just wanted to reach out to you. I'm happy to help and give some more information. What kind of health goals do you have right now? Beth responds back to me, you know what? I just feel awful. My hormones are out of whack. I really would like to lose 5 pounds. I don't know if you can help me. I've tried everything that's out there. So, and then boom, I start the conversation. And the more you can insert voice memos, even before you give them all the detail about the 30 days or about the skincare or whatever, again, it just connects with their heart. And they know that you are for them. So last thing that I want to share, because I know we're out on time here, is of my 40 faces sheet, you guys. Kim did a challenge for our nation, and we had to fill out our 40 faces sheet. And it was very eye-opening to me, because I'm not going to lie, you guys, I've just been like running. I've just been like going as fast as I possibly can and like barely coming up for air. But she challenged me. She was like, why don't you write down beside each name how you met them? And how you're talking to them. So I need to actually update my sheet from, I went out of town to launch a girl on Saturday. But as of Friday, you guys, I have talked to 76 people this month from start to finish. These are not even the people that have ghosted me. 76 people, full-blown conversations before the 15th of the month. Of those 76 people, you guys, 55 of them were because somebody else shared my post. I had no idea who they were. I'm not Facebook friends with them. I've never met them before in real life. I haven't worked with them. It was because someone else shared my post. There's power in that, you guys. And it's just one form of activity, because I was in someone's house, in someone's living room this weekend, and I met 20 more people that I didn't know before Saturday, up close and in person. But I drove 2.5 hours to get there, and I drove 2.5 hours home. Like, I'm talking to these 55 new people while I'm driving back and forth to get all 5 of my kids to and from basketball and football and school and all the stuff. You guys, my life is just as busy. Everything is just as crazy. But when you just ask people to do things for you and you utilize the leads that you have in the right way, it is crazy. It is crazy what you can generate with the right mindset, having a big why, using your positive affirmations. Your head has to be in the right place before all this stuff is going to start clicking. But it literally blew my mind. So 76 faces in 14 days. And of those 76 people, 55 of them were complete strangers because somebody else shared a post for me. And it all started because I decided to go A to Z in my cell phone contacts. And now most of the 30 that I signed up in October, most of them I didn't know. I have no idea who they are. They just were referrals from other people. That's how you network your network. And that's what we all want. We all want a business that's going to be here 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 40 years from now. And now they're talking to me about doing the business, right? And I'm sending them the DA flyer for tonight. It's the next step in the next step. And how do we gain yards? So this is just the beginning. That's all that I have for you guys. I know that I went over on time. Beth, do you have anything else that you wanted me to read or share? And I'll go through my screenshots to make sure I read everything I was going to read.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We've shared your verbiage, right? Because I know that's going to be a big question. You know, the messages that you sent out. If you could share that with me again, that'd be awesome, and we'll send that out because I know we'll get a lot of questions about that. One question for you, Whitney. Oh, before I say that, I wanted to just interject really quick. Guys, stop telling yourself that people don't want to do the 30-day this time of the year.
Oh, huge lie.
Yeah, because I've heard that a lot the last couple of days from different consultants. Oh, it's the holidays. If you believe that, then you're right. You won't get it. There's too many people right now that are looking and they're desperate and they want to change. And we get to be that person that can help them with that change. Really quick question, Whitney, because I know that one of the questions that we'll get is, you know, you have an established Facebook with a lot of different posts that are really great and useful. And I highly suggest you guys don't fill Whitney's inbox with questions about her post. Just go follow her on Facebook and you can kind of see what she's done. Please, that's why we did this training, so that would eliminate that. But let's say I'm brand new. I'm starting today. I'm starting on the 30-day, starting my business. How do you coach me in regards to that?
Yeah. So I would, if you're my consultant direct to me, then I would say, we're going to tell your network why you decide to do this 30 days to healthy living program. And again, we're just going to address pain points, because here's the thing, like, I don't care if you need to lose, even if you don't need to lose weight, you feel bad. Everybody feels bad if they've never done the 30 Days to Healthy Living program before. And so those are the things that we're going to address. I have a new girl who did the same thing, but she used her face. It was just a selfie. It was a cute little picture of her like sitting on a couch. And she was like, I'm so tired of being tired. I mean, obviously there's more that goes into that, but it doesn't have to be this full body, workout clothes, amazing transformation, just you in a selfie that has some like heart behind it, some meat behind it. Like, why are you sad? Why do you feel like you're suffering right now? Why do you want to do the 30-day? That's what's going to connect with people.
And the other thing too, guys, is the one thing that is a common denominator in all of this, whether you have an established 30-day story or not, hopefully you've all done the 30-day and you have experience from the 30-day. If you have not done the 30-day, I highly suggest you do the 30-day. We want to be a product of the product for sure. Is the very beginning of what Whitney shared, where she basically just made a really, 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 really big 100-person contact list. Does that make sense? That going A to Z and utilizing our social media contacts is just a really big contact list. And so if you really want to create a fire under your butt, like create a fire under your business, I highly suggest you binge Arbonne, because that's what she did over a couple of weeks that created the firestorm that is happening. And guys, I will tell you right now, our business is cyclical and it works in 90-day increments. And so what we're doing today is building 90 days out. So how many seeds we're tossing. If you want to toss a seed one at a time, that's great. But for all the farmers or people who grew up on a farm on this call know that their dad or granddads were not putting one seed in the ground. They were tossing seeds because it takes a lot to get a bumper crop. And that's the same thing. It's no different in our business. So I just love that. Thank you for breaking that down in the way you did, Whitney. I'd love if you would share with the VPs, like your verbiage. I know you shared it with us before, but if you could do that again in our VP chat, and then we can share that with our teams just to help in that. But so many good nuggets. And honestly, like she really just gave us all a fun recipe for success. For the last, I like this can knock the last basically 6 to 7 weeks. 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. I think we have left till the end of the month, end of the year. And I'm so excited to see what's going to come from this. But I appreciate you sharing with us your wisdom of the things that have been working for you, Whitney. And as always, you do an amazing job of doing that. So, okay, guys, let's go out and make the 15th the best darn 15th in the history of our business. We could totally do that. Got lots of ammunition for us to go out and share the love of what we do. Thanks, Whitney.
You're welcome.
Bye, guys.